Hello all. Okay, in this video I'm going to, when I get back home, I'm going to try out this Fusilier Lager. Now it's known well in the Still Game, the BBC Scotland Still Game comedy show, which I'm a big fan of. I've got the complete box set, and this drink has been specially made for it throughout the show series. And there's a brewer in Dundee called Law Brewing Company, and they brew this stuff, and I've got some cans, and when I get back home I'll do a review of it. I will put a wee clip on from the show, the Still Game show, in this video, and you'll, for fans alike, will certainly recognise it. So Fusiliers is actually it's a historical name for the soldier's gun, I think it was. That's how it gets the name Fusiliers. So we do with the gun and the soldiers in the early times. So I'm looking forward to that when I get back. The closer look at the can. The breakfast beer it's got on it. Quite strong, 5%. Never too early for a Fusilier. And that's a depiction of Victor, the character in Still Game. Low originals. There's Jack's depiction of Jack. So I'm looking forward to this when I get back home. A clip from the Still Game show when he's Bobby serving Fusiliers to Shug.
Bobby. These 2 cans of Fusilier, Bobby, will you? Right, also. Pain in the arse. How's that? Pain in the arse. Like department store on yourself. Listen. Bobby. These 2 cans of Fusilier, Bobby, will you? Right, also.
So you Still Game fans will recognise that right away. They'll know it's from the episode Fresh Lick, where Jack and Victor are decorating Isa's flat, and well, you'll know the episode. What happens next when Shug gets that tape of Bobby, Troy the gardener, and he gets himself a couple of cans of Fusiliers to keep him company when he's up doing his security for the shopping mall. So, but this is used throughout the series, the Fusiliers, and it's a recurring drink. It makes a recurring experience, and it's made for it, the show, the actual Still Game show. So I can't wait to get stuck into this and have a drink of it later on when I get back home, and I'll do a review on it as well. So there's just a bit more about that Law Brewer in Dundee. It's based in Dundee, and they do the Fusiliers. So I'm just doing a wee review on the Fusiliers actually while I was waiting. Fair enough. So I was doing 2 things at once. Doing a review on Struan's car and also doing a review on the beer for when I get back. So I don't know if I got this already. That's just a bit more of the Fusiliers Lager from the brewers, the Law Brewers. It's based in Dundee. So that's the Hop Shop in Aberdeen. They sell it as well. There's another shop in Dundee that also sells it. I'll bring that up in a minute. Shop in Dundee as well, in Midwind, across from the brewers, the Law Brewers. The shop here also sells the Fusiliers. I was in there earlier today. I got a picture of the shop entrance, so you could get that in Dundee from that shop. Oh, it's just the brewers. Yeah, they supply them, and that's just a wee sort of. So they have quite a big store, and they do sell the Fusiliers in there. Some more. Fusilier is a fictional lager beer that is reoccurring in the theme of the Scottish sitcom Still Game, specifically the favourite drink of the characters Jack and Victor at their local pub, the Clansman. Fusilier is a beer mentioned in the show Still Game, so it's not a real beer, but It is a real beer because I've got a can right here and I'm going to be able to drink it when I get back right home. I wonder if they drunk it in the show though. I'll be getting home very shortly and I'm going to be having a sample and we'll make a review of this when I get back.
I'll be having mine when I get back as well.
Yeah.
Fun fact, The Klansman was actually originally filmed in a pub called The Gimlet.
Yep, that's right. It was in Falkirk, I believe, wasn't it? Then they knocked it down.
Possibly.
Yeah, the Klansman wasn't filmed
to
in
build
Glasgow.
just the outside look of the building, the rest was in the studio. Yeah.
Yep. I've been to the multi-story, the Osprey Heights. It's the real multi. They use it outside. I've done a video of that as well.
Colina Street Flats, which is the sort of newer ones, and where the Veed shop was.
Where the Veed shop's there. You can go into
what was that called again?
The shop is used as a real
Colina
shop.
Streets was just the flats, the high flats. But I'm trying to remember what the fuck's the name of where the shop was again.
The
There's the name of the street.
Outside, I can't remember the name, but it's only about a 10-minute walk from the bus station to get to the Veed shop.
I will remember.
But the inside of the shop's filmed in the studio.
Aye.
And the same with the multi. I went up into the level 15. I went into the actual real multi that they use for the outside of Osprey Heights, but it doesn't look like that in the show. It's the real multi. The insides are filmed for the show is filmed inside the studio. So I've been to a few other locations. I went to the Glendoyne Distillery as well. There's a real distillery, Glenfinnan Distillery it's called in real life. That's where Jack and Victor have their own private barrel of whiskey back there.
No, right.
Clark Gable.
Oh, Clark Gable.
Clark Gable, yeah.
Filtered through the heather.
Yeah, the fans all know that. So that's a real, you could get a real tour in there. I've done that years back.
Aye.
Yeah, Glenfinnan. So that's nice.
I'm still trying to bloody find out where this flats was, because I know roughly where it is. It's near the bus station.
Yeah.
In Glasgow. It's just the name of the street.
Yeah, the street. Oh
Yeah.
gosh,
Just calling it Kennedy Path.
Kennedy Path. Yeah, because it's.
As soon as you said that, yeah.
Kennedy Path. Yeah, so I've been there a couple of times. I think the first time it was 2007. I went there. I think.
Kennedy Path.
Years ago, I got a semi out of it as well. But still have that.
Supposedly that.
The other drink as well in the show is Madeira. Big Guinnesses. I done a review on that before Christmas. Big green bottle. That's a real drink, and you can get that from City Booze on Albert Street, I think it was. But it's fairly difficult to get. But it's.
Is there such a drink?
Do you get it? Yeah, Madeira. Yeah, it's a real. It's like kind of like.
Yeah.
Comes in
That's the
bottle
Google
green.
Maps of Kennedy Path.
Oh yeah, I've got.
Sometimes they act as if those flats are theirs, but they're not. Alfie's or something, but
yeah, I've
it's
been in that shop
there.
a few times. Yeah.
There was a
Anyway, the next clip will be when I'm back home and I'm going to open that beer. Right, moments of truth. I'm now back and I'm going to be to try this Fusilier. So the first thing I'll do is I will open it up and see what it sounds like first of all. Oh, it's fizzy. It's quite fizzy. Whoa, I don't know if you saw that, but it smells quite good. Yeah, it's got that lager smell to it. I haven't tasted it yet. So I've rinsed the glass out, I don't have any residual taste in my mouth, so it's quite all fresh to go. I'll show you what it looks like as I pour it in. So it's quite a clear colour. I'm keeping some for later, I'm not going to drink it all on the review, but I'll just do some on the review. So it's a sort of typical lager colour, pale colour, quite frothy. Smells like lager. So here goes for the main deal. Let's taste it. It'll give me my initial reaction to it when I taste it. So here goes. First time ever. It's quite a deep taste. It's quite a lot of taste there. It's quite starts off like a light taste. Then it gets more heavier, more bitter, and more. The taste sort of comes on more. as it as you get a first taste, then it becomes more and more and more. It becomes really tasty. It's quite strong taste. Quite bitter as well. It's quite bitter. It leaves a kind of bitter aftermath after you've drunk some. So it starts off like a light. It's quite heavy. It's like it is 5%, by the way. I think I mentioned it. You would have saw that on the can. I do not want to drop it, so I'm going to keep the cans for the novelty because it's got the still game. But it's quite a heavy drink. It's quite strong. There's a hint of sweetness to the start. It starts off kind of like a light sweet, and then it becomes a sweetish kind of hint of sweet. Then it gets really strong, heavy, and quite bitter after it. So there's more than one taste. It's quite a lot. It's quite loaded with taste. It's not a light. It's quite tasty and quite strong, and it has got a bitter element to it as well. But yeah, lager. It's quite heavy lager actually, I would say. Pint of Fusiliers, Bobby. Gives a couple of cans of Fusiliers. A Fusilier. Gives a couple of cans of Fusilier. Still game. Yeah, but you feel as though you're definitely drunk. An alcoholic drink when you've drunk this. It's strong. Quite bitter actually. It's tasty. It's quite a lot of body to the taste. In other words, you get initial taste and you get more taste as it goes through. So you start off with a wee bit of taste and it becomes more and more as you get into it. Like, so I'm keeping the rest for. I'm going to put my feet up and watch an episode of Still Game. I'll keep the rest for that. But for the video anyway, this is. I'm going to sort of show you for now because I'll keep the rest for once I've done the video, after the video. Yeah. Klansman. Take me to the Klansman. Yeah, Still Game fans will know what that quote was and who said it. No, you says take us to the Klansman. No, you says take me to the Klansman. And then he sits in the back. You'll know the one. 2 pints, prick. Still Game. Oh, that reminds me. I should have done this. Actually, I forgot. Oh, it's all going to fall. No. Still Game. I'm a big fan of Still Game, and I really am a genuine fan. That's a show that I genuinely enjoy. It's a comedy that I really do enjoy, genuinely, and I have done ever since I came across it back in 2002 or 3. So it's about 23 years ago. 23 years ago maybe. I've got the whole box set. So I like the Still Game. It means a lot to me. It's a good show. One show that I genuinely really do enjoy, and I've met some of the cast as well. I've got some pictures over there. Let me show you that in a minute. In fact, I'll show you that now. So yeah, I've got a signed picture of Bobby, the barman, and Naveed. I met them. I've got my picture next to them on a file somewhere. It's just sitting in the display at the moment. This is the one I've got. I'm trying to do something here. I'm trying to get them all shown at the same time. So covering Jack, that won't do. Covering Victor rather. That won't do at all. I'll try it like that. Oh, that's not going to work. Right, so I've sort of got it balanced and try to do something here and try to do about 4 things at once. So I've got the can in this hand, I've got some Fusiliers in the air, I've got a Still Game box set, and I've got the signed photo with Bobby and Naveed. Still Game. that's plenty. It's another saying from Still Game, referring to Iser. And on top of the world. That's another one that Naveed was singing, and Britain's hardest boozers or something. Hard Nuts was the title. Yeah, I've got the complete box set. They did do another. They did restart the series again in 2016, I think, and it ran up till 2019. There was 3 additional series. It would be series 7, 8, and 9. Because it's the original one's finished at 6, but they did do a Hogmanay and Christmas one at the end of 2007. It was the festive ones, and a very last episode, the very last episode of the original, which was the Christmas one. I think it was Hootenay, when they went to Tyna Hoolish. You got the actual original theme tune for the DVD versions. Because all the other DVDs, the theme tune is actually different to the original Still Game theme tune, except for the very last episode. I think it was the Tyna Hoolish one, which is Hootenay, the Hogmanay special for Hogmanay 2007. And then after that, that was it until Series 7, which was 2016. And then I think they done one the year later, 2017, and then the final in 2018, something like that. That was either 2017 or 2019. But the very last episode of the new series, which was like ultimately the last one, where it's a sad one, you fade out. I don't like thinking of that one, but that's quite eye-watering, to be honest. The Still Game fans will know. But anyway, that's Fusilier. I've done a review earlier on with another previously as well. So I've done a review on this already. It's Midori. So I've got both drinks that really sort of star in the Still Game show. I should have the box set. No, it's just the empty box, so that won't fall. Damaged. Just sit that there. Midori, Big Innes's favourite drink, and Fusilier. So I drank most of this anyway, so I'm going to have just a wee bit of this. I've got the complete. God, it's still that reminded me of an episode where they were struggling to get something open. There's a jar or something. So this is going to mix with the taste now, so I'm going to have to rinse the glass out after. And just put the wee drop in. I mean, I'm not making this like silly strong, because I'm just going to show you this. Anyway, now that I've got both the Still Game drinks, I've got Fusilier and Midori, so I'll show you the Midori one. I've got Still Game over my left shoulder. It'll appear to be on the right hand. So as I said, I've done a review on Midori already. It's a strong drink, 20%. Big Guinness. Got any Midori? Don't give him Midori. He's no to get Midori. You ask for it, but he's no to get it. The Still Game fans will know exactly that quote, where it was from. You see his big trousers hanging up on the horse in the cottage. There's a co-have such a thing as a phone, something like that was. But yeah. So I've got both the drinks and quite chuffed with that. I eventually got the Fusiliers. So Fusilier. It's never too early for a Fusilier, as it's written on there. Breakfast beer. And I think Winston opens a can of this as well in an episode of Daddy, Who's the Daddy? Where Jack, Victor and Winston are talking about something. Yeah, you'll know the episode, and then he opens a can. There was another one as well where they were talking about how hard it was, and Britain's hardest boozers. Let me tell you something about being hard. It's in your blood, and he opens up the thing. the can, Winston. You'll know it. You'll know all the quotes, but this is what goes through my mind anyway when I've got these drinks. I mean, that's kind of what's inspired me. So it's going to be a bit of a mixture of a taste. I kind of bothered. Got a bit of Madury and Fusiliers there, but that's the glass now pretty much ready for watching the episode. I don't know what episode I'm going to watch yet, but I'll watch one and finish off the rest of that can of Fusiliers. So anyway, it's a nice drink. It's quite expensive. It's rare because it's a novelty to get that. I'm so chuffed now that I've got it. I'll get more of it again. So, and I've met more of the cast as well. I've met more of them. I've met. I certainly saw the live show at Isle, Tam as well, because they've done like tours. They've done tours in Dundee. I went to one in Perth as well a couple of years back. So I mean, I hope they bring the show back. I mean, they could probably just write something in a prequel or something, or you know, there's always ways to bring a show back. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See what else I've got on my channel. Okay, see you there. Bye for now.